So Sabrina had a really big impact on each of your games, but in very different ways. So can you each just comment on your relationship with Sabrina?
Me first? Well, me and Sabrina were not that close for the first half of the game, and then about the week before I won HOH, we started getting close. In my week of HOH, we got really close. She influenced my decision, and after that, after Canada was HOH, me and Sabrina were like this, because it changed the game.
Adele, you had quite the rivalry with the Gremlins, so can you comment on that?
Truly, down deep inside, I love the Gremlins. The Gremlins are the most beautiful women in the whole building. Their hearts are as good as gold. It was just a game. We were playing up to the season. It was so fun. Like, in this house, if you're not gonna have a showmance, you have to have a wrestling fighting match.
It was more so him and Sabrina too. Me and Adele actually got along super well.
We actually were whispering game after week 2 after maybe or so.
Yeah.
Except they got back to Sabrina.
Baby, Edmonton's finest right here. I'm just a backup.
So Adele's nomination speech when you put the Gremlins on the block was quite memorable. So what did you feel in that moment, and then how do you feel about it now?
Well, I was just shocked because I was told the day before that I was a physical threat, and then he came out at me and all this stuff, and I was like, Adele, what the heck? So I was very taken off guard, but I know he just did it to be entertaining, and I love him, so it's no big deal.
Adele, can you actually explain to Rachelle right now why exactly you made that speech?
You know what? The speech it was nothing intentional to Rachelle at all or Sabrina. It was more being in the house, and they were my so-called rival. I can't even say that.
Rivalry, yeah.
Going through the whole season, and finally I got to break them apart. So I thought I'd just add a little more drama and a little more you, Rachelle.
And you also said that you wanted people to take you to the final 2, so you wanted them to think that there's no way they would vote for you in the end.
Game-wise, I knew that my sloppy seconds were a really tight alliance. There was Neda and John, brother-sister. There was Heather and Neda, sister-sister. So I was the 4th man on the totem pole. The only way to break into that was literally to get the jury to hate me. And I didn't want it like a real hate, but I just had to play it up and try my best. And the poor Gremlins had to take the repercussions of it.
Yeah.
So you guys mentioned already that you had a bit more of a bond than Sabrina and Adele did, obviously. So did you ever consider trying to go to him a little more in campaign to get yourself to stay in the game over Sabrina?
You know, I think Adele personally wanted me to stay over Sabrina. At first we thought I was going to stay, but then everyone else was like, Rachelle's the biggest target, she could win the next competition. And then he started thinking, yeah, it's true, like Rachelle is the bigger threat. So at that point I didn't think I had much of a chance.
And then for Adele, same thing that week. You obviously wanted her to stay over Sabrina, so how hard was it for you not to be able to make that happen?
You know what? I figured out when you're HOH later on in the game, you're just HOH. You really don't get to pick who stays or goes. There was 3 people in my alliance. Me personally, I thought I had in with Rachelle, so the further she got, the further I can get. And then they were like, nope, nope, nope. She's stronger, she's smarter, she's quicker, she's more agile. She's the real deal, Rachelle Diamond, baby.
Oh, thanks, Zoe.
Did you guys develop any relationships in the jury house that kind of surprised you that you didn't think would happen?
You know what? The relationships in the jury house were pretty much the same as they were in the house. I mean, we weren't even there for that long, that much could change, but we were all just friendlier to each other because it wasn't a game anymore, it was a house.
Right.
I was only there for 6 days. It was really quick. We played tennis together. I played tennis with Arlie. It was more chilling. There was no more game involved. We knew closer the last 2-3 days. We wanted to really think about our questions. We really wanted to decide the winner of the game. So then it got a little more serious. But besides that, it was all fun and games. It was just jury time to unwind and relax.
What was it like when you guys got to meet Dan and he came in there for that segment?
It was really cool. I mean, I was the first one to. Everyone was in shock when they saw him. They didn't recognize him. I was like, Dan! I was very excited to see him. It was very cool. I was not expecting someone at our final jury talk like that, so it was very, very cool.
Dan, what's up, boss? We really enjoy you coming in, helping us out at the season finale, and it was a good time meeting you.
How does it make you feel that so many Big Brother Canada housemates and US were out there supporting this season and rooting everybody on?
It's so awesome. I never expected to see so many BBUS people at our finale. I was like, what the heck? There was like rows on rows. I was like, what is happening? So it's super awesome that they're all watching. It really is a huge family.
Yeah, the Big Brother family is literally epic. It goes across east to west, across the world, and Canada and America just stood together.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to Big Brother North America ASAP. I think Rachelle's on the same page.
Yeah.
3 times running. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Another one for Adel. Can you just comment on your relationships with both Paul and Kyle?
Paul and Kyle, the outsiders. Not the outsiders. It was fun, you know what I mean? It was the start of the game. We were kind of in hall water. We were backs against the wall. And you know what? We just decided to, I don't know, cause an uproar in the house, make it crazy, have fun with it. And it was all good in the hood, I guess.
And then lastly, just how are you guys feeling to be able to get this experience over with and see what's waiting you on the outside?
For me, it's bittersweet. I mean, being in this house right now, it's like, I want to be in this house still, but then I'm like, phones, friends, partying. It's very exciting. So I think it's bittersweet both ways. You don't want it to end, but you're excited to see the real world.
For me, this is mine and Rachelle's last interview in the Big Brother house, so let's wake them up together.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Wake up, Canada!
Wake up!
Wake up!
Perfect. Thank you guys so
Thanks,
much.
guys.